Hey guys, J-Man here. Before we start today's live stream, I just want to let you know that channel memberships are active right now. I only have one tier, and that's the Super Friends tier. If you decide to join up as a member, you will get your name shouted out at the beginning of every live stream. It'll look something like this. I've got my little Super Friends thing here where I mention everyone's name. Also, I do have a G drive, which I now share with my Super Friends. So the way it works is that I'll have a community post with the link to the G drive. You just click on the link. You might have to ask me for permission. I'll give you permission. You have access to it. So a lot of the comics that I review, I'll actually put on that drive so you can read them as well. And you'll know about upcoming live streams because I will start putting the comics on there as well. So here's a screenshot of just the most recent posts. Batman and the Outsiders, that's the complete run, is on there right now. Some Legion of Superhero comics, Avengers Volume 3, which is where we're at in our reviews in our live streams. The full Jack Kirby Black Panther, you can't go wrong there. Sin City, Longbow Hunter, some Green Arrow, Mike Grell, that's Mike Grell on there. I also take requests, like a couple of people wanted some D&D modules, which I happen to have, so I can throw that on there. Now remember, it is a rotating drive. I don't have unlimited space. As it fills up, I might have to remove stuff. So if you want something, if you want something on that list, you got to act now and get on there really quickly. There is just one tier. It's called Super Friends. That's it. Simple as that. Hit the join button. It does recur every month, and you're good to go. If not, no worries at all. I appreciate your support in any way, whether that's just hitting the like, subscribing, watching some of my videos, sharing stuff, commenting. I appreciate everyone for being here. And thank you guys so much. So why not join up if you want to? If not, that's totally cool. Let's do the live stream. Hey guys, how's it going? Now we are live. Yes. Okay. So I figure since I have to explain all this crap every time, I figure why not put that in the intro, and then that gives people a chance to get in. All right. So let's, this is going to be really fun today, talking about Green Arrow Longbow Hunters. I brought my Green Arrow out. This is the only green hoodie I have, so I brought my Longbow Hunters Green Arrow out to get all prepared. All right, we got a couple of guests today waiting backstage to do this, so let's see what's going on here. So first off, right off the bat, this Sunday, Days of High Adventure, we're going to talk The Mask and The Legend of Zorro, the two Antonio Banderas movies. The second one actually was better. It got better with age. There's still some goofy crap in it, but there's a lot of good Zorro action. So we're going to talk about that. The first one's a great movie, so that'll be this Sunday at 7 p.m. Monday, Legion live stream. Yes, 4 more issues of Legion. Why are the Green Lanterns not allowed on Earth? You're going to find out on Monday. That's going to be a lot of fun finding out what's going on there. Wednesday is going to be Recoil, and this is going to be on the Action Elite Live. We're going to be talking about Recoil. I just watched the first half an hour, and it was one action scene. It's literally 20 minutes. It's 20 minutes. I checked the time. One action thing continued. That's the very first thing, is one action scene for 20 minutes. I have never seen this movie before, so I can't wait to talk about this on Wednesday. So make sure you're subscribed to Owen's channel. Let's shout the members out. Of course, we thank our Super Friends every stream. Now, I do have some new Super Friends who just recently joined. Once a month cycle goes through, I will put you guys on this list as well. So let's thank Dan, Sean, Steven, Brennan, Mark D, RR, Philip Story, S182, Digger Jim, Quagnar, Legion of Comics, Just Joe, and we always thank Mike Alonzo, Clobberin Times, our buddy who passed away last year. We miss him, and I think he was a pretty big fan of Mike Grell. I think he was a pretty big fan of this, so he would have definitely approved of this live stream. He definitely would have been backstage with us, but we miss him. And please put a CT in the chat, because I'm pretty sure he would definitely be into this series. So okay, let's bring in the boys. Hello.
Hey. This is the most Green Arrow thing I have.
Yeah, that's brutal. I have nothing. That's why I brought the toy out. It's pathetic. I've got a Green Arrow statue, and I've got some. I have like this little. I have these. I bought these little piddly guys, so I got like Green Arrow as a little piddly guy.
That's cool. Yeah.
I don't have my childhood. I had Green Arrow as superpowers.
Superpowers.
But I don't think I have many more Oris in storage. All right, so we've got another person joining us today for this one. Hello. Longbow Hunters is too epic. We need 3 people. Get 2 people, can't do it. I should be wearing my hood. Oh my God. There you have failed this live stream. I'll keep this on as long as I can because it's hot in here. All right, let's it might be coming off in like 2 seconds. All right. I'm already starting to feel hot. Joe Dog is always here first. Thank you, Joe Dog. Fun fact, Ben Grimm smokes cigars. He smokes a lot of cigars, that is for sure. FK is here. Thank you, buddy, for the CT. Super Friend Classic Comics is here. Hello. Hey, buddy. If you go on the drive, I got some modules on there. I know you like D&D. Lark is here. Hey, blue and green. We've got a clash here. Green Arrow is as best with this saga. Yes, this is sort of this is Green Arrow to me. Like, it's fun. Well, I'll talk about it in a minute. Could not be reached is here. Thank you so much. You got this one signed by. Oh, that is awesome. He wasn't impressed that I waited around just for that. Why wasn't he impressed? That's crazy. How are things healing? I am healing. Oh, FK, are you messaging me? It's not going to happen, buddy. My phone is dead. It's on charge here, and the wire's about this long. So there. But I'm healing up pretty well. 2 fractures to go. 1 fracture's healed. 2 left. You might join after you get some. Oh, well, thank you very much. Again, you don't have to. It's completely up to you guys. But I keep forgetting to mention it. And I'm like Clobby, like people have to say, it's like, you never mention this, like RR and all these. It's like, you never say anything. It's like, people are not going to know. I'm like, okay, let me get it out there. There's a Green Arrow miniseries from around 1983. So it's pretty good. Well, premiering tonight after this stream, I'm going to start looking at all of the Mike Grell run of Green Arrow. There's 80 issues. I've already got I've got 4 videos posted out. So you're going to be able to see this continue on, because I figure I'm not going to have the guys come for 80 issues. Sean and I already do like enough. So I'm just doing them on my own. They won't be live streams. They'll just be videos. So it'll look like this. It'll look like a live stream, but it'll just be a video, not an actual live stream. I have fooled people. I've had a few people message me say, "Oh, wait, this isn't live," because you can set it as a premiere and it looks like it's live, and then it's like, "Oh, wait, this isn't live. What the hell?" And actually, a few people got tricked by that, which is hilarious. Everyone's got the CTs. Thank you. I look like the Unabomb. Oh no, that's okay. That's okay. Why not? All right. Well, maybe I'll put it back on in a bit. I'm pretty much done. It's hot, and people are messaging me like crazy. So
it's me.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're messaging.
What are you messaging me
for? No, we could talk about it later, but I found the screenplay for Supermax, which was the unproduced Green Arrow movie. That
awesome.
Yeah, and I just sent it to you anyway.
Awesome. Then I will check that out. Okay, so Longbow Hunters. I have the original issues of this. I can't find them. I literally cannot find them. So I went through like where I thought they should be. And then I started to think I may have only had issue 1. I don't remember completing it, but I think I did complete it. It's weird. I don't know. I ordered them again. They're not expensive at all. I got like all 3 issues for like $18, including shipping. It's cost not. It literally, to buy 3 comics right now, what's a comic is $6.50 Canadian plus tax, so 6.5 times 1.13. It's about $7.35 for one comic. So literally, you could buy all 3 of these for that price of a new comic. And I can guarantee you, and I'm reading new comics, and so is Sean. We're both idiots. I can guarantee you that none of these comics that came out in the last whatever years are better than the 3 we're going to look at tonight. Not in art or story. That's for damn sure. What got me on this? Okay. I was looking to read some Green Lantern. I thought, let me read that Green Lantern, Green Arrow series. I didn't like it. I have to hide my head in shame. I read 8 issues and I thought, wow, this is a disaster. I don't like any of this stuff. And everyone said it was the greatest comic of all time. This is the very famous Denny O'Neil, Neil Adams super team.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like superpowers. And you're like, oh yeah, here we go. And all it is Green Arrow yelling at Green Lantern for not helping natives or minority groups and stuff. And like, what? And I thought, why is this? So I was like, no. And I thought, this is not the real Green Arrow. It's not the this is not the green people. This is not the true green people. So I went back and I was like, I need because I love Green Arrow. I always start a new Green Arrow series, even this latest one. I always get the first few, and then I even read the plug your ears, guys. I collected the Kevin Smith one.
Ooh.
This is before Kevin Smith became a total douchebag.
Okay.
It was probably 1 minute before he became. Because he was, Anyway, so I read that series. It was okay. So I was like, you know what? When was Green Arrow the best? Like where you're like, this is must read, like, right? And I was like, it's friggin' Mike Grell. That's who it is. I was like, Longbow Hunters. I know I have that. Then I couldn't find it. I was like, well, F this. I can't find it. So I'm pissed off. And I was like, well, I guess I'm going to have to dig up. So I dig-upped on it. And now it's shared on the drive for any of the super friends. And of course you guys have access to it anyway. So there you go. You have an issue. Oh, wait, hold on. You might like, okay, wait, sorry. I put the books down for him to sign and he said, I quote, you wait in line for this. Maybe it was a joke. Said to go socially member meeting. Yeah, he's probably just being, I would have said, listen, I know it's a trash book, but it's the only thing, your career's trash. It's the only thing I had. So, and I'm here. No, I wouldn't have said that. Classic is saying, you look more like Green Lantern in the photo. I know. I look more like Green Lantern than that photo.
Green Lantern, yeah.
Oh, I saw that photo.
That TV show, yeah.
Yeah, TV show.
I don't look. I don't care about any of that stuff. Notice how I didn't report that Kathleen Kennedy was quitting because she's now not quitting or something, or she's weird.
Stepping down. But I knew she wasn't retiring. She's
right.
Look, yeah,
stepping down from what, a ladder?
Yeah. I'm stepping down from a ladder.
Yeah, I'm stepping down, and then in brackets from a ladder, and then they just didn't put. I think all of us need to buy. I'm going to order shirts for everybody. It's gonna say "Not my first rodeo." Right? It's like, I don't
get what's supposed to happen when she leaves. What's supposed to happen? Like rainbows and sunshine? It's like Filoni takes over, and that guy's worse. Yeah.
Okay, so hold on. Yeah, that guy's terrible too. But okay, was Kathleen Kennedy on set during the Acolyte where they're like, okay, action? When I say action, I want you guys to come in here, hit your marks, and you're gonna be lost. You're gonna be like, I don't know where to go. And then I'm gonna pan like 10 degrees over and show a fortress, and then you're gonna be like, whoa, I didn't know there was a fortress here. It's like you would have seen it from where you're standing.
Was this Polkaroo? Like,
Polkaroo? Yeah, this is right.
Where you come from?
Was Kathleen Kennedy standing there, or was she there doing the script editing where they're like, where she's like, I'm never gonna give you my daughter. I'll kill you first, and then turn into mist. It's like, okay, then she's gonna turn to mist. We'll do some CGI effects. Turn into mist, and then he's like, no, oh, you killed me. I was gonna let you have my daughter. It's like, was Kathleen Kennedy standing there when they shot that? No, she sucks. Everyone involved in sucks. All the directors suck. They all suck. They're going to get rid of. It's like the Hydra. It's like you chopped off one head. Okay, well, there's tons of other heads. They all suck.
I think the problem is she hired everyone for that.
Yeah. And here's what's going to happen.
It's her decision that was it Lord and Miller or whatever?
Sure.
Solo, and then they shot 80% of it, and then she fired them because she didn't like it. It's like, well, you hired them, right? And then they got like freaking Richie Cunningham and
Ron Howard
wiped his ass with the film or something. It's like you can't see anything anyway.
Yeah.
It's all a bunch of garbage. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who's in charge. She produced it. Yeah, she got the money. Yeah, she produced it, but like they're just gonna pick bad people. They don't know how to make it. We need to stop pretending that someone's gonna do something.
Yeah.
They're incapable.
Yeah.
Of making it good. It doesn't matter who's ahead of it. We got to stop pretending. Even if something's okay. I like Rogue One. What does that mean? It doesn't mean anything. It's like the whole product is garbage. Like
I buy Star Wars. Yeah, I buy Star Wars all the time, but it's all old Star Wars. And it's like it's not dead to me. I still buy it like
Purist came in but you just walked in at the perfect time.
Yeah.
We're just bashing all of it. Even if you like one or two elements of the Disney Star Wars, it doesn't mean anything. What does it mean? Yeah. It's like, well, I went to this steakhouse and the steak was pathetic and garbage, but you know what? I like the decor. or I thought the seats were comfortable. Like, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. Listen, I went to a place and I thought the seafood was going to be good. It was absolutely terrible. Guess what? They had fantastic bread. I was like, wow, this bread is great. I'm like, yeah, but I'm not here for fantastic bread. I'm here for seafood. The portions were trash. It tastes like piss. And I'm supposed to be, well, so at least the bread was good. What does that mean? I don't know what the bread was good. What? The bread's good. You go to Swiss Chalet, the bread's good. Right?
Fantastic bread first steps.
Fantastic. Oh, terrible, Sean. Okay, Lark made a good point, and then we're going to get on to the Green Arrow Longbow Hunters. The team up with GLGA, yeah, it's mainly focused on social issues, which I do not like, and I am definitely not look. I mean, there's stuff in here. Okay. Look, it's a fine line, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Like,
well, it's heavy-handed in that miniseries. And it's also accusatory, and it doesn't make a lot of sense. It's everything that people hate now.
Yes.
It's presumptuous. Like, yeah, as you're saying, it's like all this, like, oh, Green Lantern, he didn't like help these people. He helps them all the time by saving the universe.
Didn't you say?
What are you talking about? Yeah.
It's like Green Arrow, but what pisses me off, it's not so much that this. In this minority, person of POC or whatever, person of color is saying you didn't do anything to help me specifically. That's irritating. But then Green Arrow's like, yeah, Green Lantern, what have you? And if I was Green Lantern, I'd turn and be like, Mr. Oliver Queen, head of Queen Industries, super rich guy. What did you do?
Yeah.
Why didn't you do anything? Why don't you drop a quarter in his collection box? That's from 12 Angry Men.
Yeah.
one of the best films of all time. It's like, where's that? Like, say, like Green Arrow didn't push back for his buddy. I thought it was going to be Green Arrow and Green Lantern going around kicking the crap out of aliens and weird characters. And I just thought, this is the greatest idea ever. I can't wait. And then I read the first one. I thought, ooh. And the other thing, what's funny too, is that they got to the native one. And I like natives. I'm like, my uncle is native. I've gone to powwow, Steve. I like the native stuff. I think it's really neat. I like and I usually like the native characters and stuff. But even I'm like, what is going on here? Like, screw off. Like, this is like, what does this have to do with? Have a native character, then join them up and go and fight cool character. Like, it's just nothing's going on. And then when Green Lantern went on trial, I was like, okay, Green Lantern's on trial for what? Nonsense. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm totally good. So, all right, Longbow Hunters. I guess Mike Grell. Do we need the credits?
Mike Grell wrote and penciled this, right? No? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It doesn't get more Grell than Mike.
Yeah.
Mike Grell. Well, is he writer artist? What else do you want? Lorene is the assistant. Lorene Haynes. Colorist Julia. Yeah. So there you go.
And he wasn't his own assistant. That's
nope. He wasn't his own assistant. Look at this. This is 6. Shadow versus Green Arrow. That's cool.
Well, this is 1987, right?
Oh, I didn't. I don't have the date. Is it not on here?
Yeah, it's 1987. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, 87. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember seeing this. So, full disclosure, when I saw this when it came out, I thought this is gonna be boring as piss. I'm like, this is not for me. Hashtag not for J-Man or whatever. But then I decided to not read it. And then I decided to not read it for years. And then I got and then my friend Jay, gave me his copies. And then I read it. I thought, well, this is great. And I love these. And I'm very happy they gave these to me. Then I promptly lost them. And then I just rebought them again. If you're, even the classic, hold on, I missed a bunch. What bugs me, people are still, it's like the EU books in the EU community is really, really bad. See a person watch 15 durable. Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, Korean ran about MLK situation comic. Yeah, that's goofy. And the worst EU pieces. Miles Beyond. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. That's goes without saying. I've only read like 5 books though, so I'm not the expert on these books. I love the Arrow show right up until Team Arrow. Oh my God, buddy, we were just talking about that off stage. Yeah. We literally said, why is it Team Flash, Team Arrow, Team Supergirl? Like, what, does Supergirl need a team of people? Like, why does Flash need a team of people? He is a team. You know what, Joe Dog? I didn't hate it, man. I like Stephen Amell. I met Stephen Amell. I got his autograph. He was very cool. And I thought he was great casting. And I still like the show because he was so good. And I do like Diggle. I thought they were both really good.
Joe Dog, did you like that Titans show? Just let us know in the chat because
that Titans show was absolutely piss.
People have mixed feelings about it, but yeah.
Yeah. And guys, let's get some links just really quickly in the. Let me put some links up here. So this is Classic Comics. Classic Comics. Make sure you're subscribed to him, and also Star Wars Marvel Purist. Let me go to his channel really quickly. Get his link, and I'll just say Purist. Oops, Purist. There you go. So guys, make sure you're subscribed up. I saw some of Purist live stream the other day, and I just watched whatever Grizzy's last thing he was, which I thought was hilarious. There's a few people on there that are legit great. Like some of these Star Wars shows, they're awesome. It's so fake that it's like actually admirable. Like, oh my god, hey, R, thanks for the $5, buddy. Sorry you can't join for this excellent stream. Groundbreaking comic, yes. Oh, getting okay. National. All right, thanks, man. We appreciate it. I was gonna get a Green Arrow one up here. Hold on, let me get a Green Arrow up here. I'll give you a Captain America salute while I'm uploading this Green Arrow thing. And how about Pink Ranger smile? All right, here's Green Arrow, and I got comic book Green Arrow. There you go. I was gonna put Stephen Amell, but then I thought Joe Dog might lose his shit, so I thought maybe I better not get Steve. I like Stephen Amell. I think he's really cool. He's a cool guy. He's Canadian, right? So
yeah,
if you're Canadian, we automatically have to like you. It's just it's. I'm sorry.
Unless you're Simu Liu.
Unless you're Simu Liu, but Simu Liu is not Canadian. I've removed his citizenship. He's completely done. He's a disgrace. He's a disgrace to Canada.
It's from your neck of the woods too. That's so funny.
No, you don't see. Fuck, you just have to piss me right off on a Friday. I was having a great time. All right, that's it. Where's my Bailey? No, I can't find it. I have too many quotes. Here, I'll give you the. How about this?
What does that say about me?
I don't know. What does it say?
It says you can shit in my mouth.
Screw all of you.
Oh, you finally found it.
I found it. Jesus.
Yeah.
All right. Oh my God! Look how great this looks. So right away when you open this comic, this is a double. You can't.
Yeah.
And unlike some comic creators, they understand how the pages work. No.
Whew. All right, put that hood on.
No. I'm sorry, guys, but messing up that doubled page is the ultimate fail. That's let's check failcity.com. Yep, there it is right there on failcity.com. First page.
Recto verso. Like that's what they're called in publishing anyway.
Well, it doesn't matter. You get a preview of it. Okay. Yeah. So Mike Grell didn't mess it up. This is a great page. So right away you're like, this is gritty. Now, is this? So I've been reading a lot of Mike Grell Green Arrow, and it's in Seattle.
Yeah.
So that is a big difference because I'm trying to think. I don't remember too many. Is there many DC books that take place in actual named cities? Isn't that weird? What do you think about that?
Weird. That's the first thing I thought of when I saw this. Is like as soon as I saw the Space Needle, I said, "This is taking place in an actual city."
Yeah, I thought it was weird. Sean, you're saying it's happened before?
No, they do. But the thing is, like Batman and Superman are their biggest characters. Like, Wonder Woman was in like places like Chicago and stuff. But like Batman, Superman, everyone knows Metropolis and Gotham City, right? So
right.
But yeah, no, it's a good idea, and it's what Marvel had done early on to like distinguish themselves, right? But then New York is like everybody's in New York now. So.
You guys probably, I don't know if you know this, but this killing that he's showing where these prostitutes are getting killed, there was a famous serial killer. I think he operated in the late. Actually, I think he operated after this comic. I may be incorrect. Called the Green River Killer, and he was killing prostitutes and leaving them by the Green River in Seattle. Wow. So this immediately caught my attention, and I went, wait a minute. I didn't know how old this comic was, but that really threw me right off the bat because I was like, I heard he's a famous serial killer who operated in Seattle, and he was killing prostitutes.
Well, they say Mike Grell did look at kind of like realistic things that were sort of like that he was noticing and incorporating it in. And right away, there's a sense of like creepiness to this, and like just like even the way that the hand is grabbing the face and the knife and everything, very, very weird. And then you see the blood here, you see the aftermath, you see the slasher. 18th victim, Jesus.
So I apologize.
Yeah.
Green River Killer was actually operating in the early 80s, so he probably
it's probably from that.
Wow, that's crazy. So that would be for sure. That has to be it, because I mean that's a big time coincidence.
In the introduction, they talk about how he wanted to do like a street level guy like Green Arrow, and at this time, he never had a like a solo series, and he's one of your, like, everyone knows what Green Arrow is, it's like, what the hell. So he made this, and then after this came the series because it was so successful.
Oh,
interesting. Yeah, so you got to. So this is my thing when I was. So how old were we in this one? 10. So we were like 10. We were around 10 when this came out. So I flipped this, and I remember as soon as I saw a newspaper, I was like, oh, that's not for me. Anytime you're a kid and you see a newspaper clipping and then you've got to read all this shit, you're like, yeah, that's not a comic that I'm interested in. You could just tell that. Now this is for mature readers, and it does say that. Obviously you can tell. But Green Arrow looks great here. Just like, it's neat because it's artistic, but also has like a bit more realism to it too. It's a very interesting way to do this comic. Now, to let you guys know that that is not how the regular series looks going forward from this. It's just for these special. Now, these are the what is it called, Sean? Is it Prestige? I don't know what the.
Yes, this is Prestige format.
This is Prestige format. Okay.
Probably Baxter paper, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So like everyone, I mean, it depends on what you read first, but then whatever you read first, you say, oh, it's like that. So it's like, if you think of like, I don't know, like Dark Knight Returns, like, oh yeah, that's like Dark Knight Returns style or whatever, right? Like,
I remember you read about these Prestige format things like, oh crap, I gotta take 3 buses to go to a store. Like, oh.
Yeah, I'm not. I can't get this Prestige thing. It's like, but buddy, if you don't get it, you're a loser. That's basically it's Prestige. So that it's not a choice. You have to buy it. It's like so we've got Black Canary here, and they're talking, and Green Arrow wants to settle down, right? Is that where he's talking here? I think.
Yeah, later on when they're
wants to have a family. I mean, the thing that struck me about this is I don't often see Black Canary without the wig.
Yeah.
Yes. Did it take you a second? Like, wait, who's that?
No, I know
no,
it was. I was
okay.
thrown off because I'm not used to seeing her. I think her hair is maybe I'm
shorter here.
I'm not a Black Canary like expert, but I think her hair is shorter than normal.
It's shorter here, yeah.
Yeah. But it is short. I know her as short hair because then the wig helps it out.
Helps it,
so sorry, they don't talk about it yet because we got this crazy. This is crazy, and like
this is her just being hurled through that. Or she's not hurling, she's throwing herself through, right? She's on drugs.
High.
She's high, yeah. So again, this is dealing with drugs and all of that stuff, but not in a cheap way, the way that I think the other series was kind of reminds me of Doug Mensch, Moon Knight Run.
Is it later that they tour the house? Because the house is awesome.
They do tour it. Yeah, Cabbage Town. No, what is this?
I don't remember that. I just remember Bat Boy.
Yeah, Bat Boy for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Bat Boy's real. I don't know about this Cabbage. They had pictures of him, so he's definitely real.
Yeah, he's
Cabbage Town Monkey.
He's just going, like that.
Cabbage Town
reaction guy, Bat Boy.
Cabbage Town Monkey. Oh my God, he's awesome. No, that's a fake. No, okay. Sorry, someone did a fake picture. It's like super fake. remember Alexander Knox, and they were making fun of him in the Batman '89 movie, and they're like, Knox. We've got a photo for you. Have you seen this bat? And it's literally Man Bat. He's like, oh, there should be more gore under the fangs, though, huh? And he's like making fun of him. He's like, what a dick.
And hello legs. Anyway.
Hello legs. Yeah. It looks like crack.
Looks
If
like
it
crack.
looks like crack, and it tastes like crack, and you use it, and it's crack, then it must be crack. I guess.
Must be crack.
It's also whack. So
They should have had an issue of Cracked magazine.
yeah, definitely cracked. Not as funny as Mad. Anyway,
But pretty good. Like sometimes it's
I
okay.
like crack. I don't mind crack.
Yeah, it was all right.
Now there's like a castle turret. Like it's weird.
I like
Like
this.
yeah, it's got a castle turret that you could go up the different floors. It's awesome.
You can go up and like shoot guys from the top or whatever. That's
Yeah.
cool.
so.
All right, so
Yeah.
he's wearing green, which I really, really like when they're in their civilian clothes and they wear their color.
It's like Power Ranger rules.
Power Ranger rules, yep.
It's like,
So okay, it's like the place looks nice. Yeah, it looks good. All right. So like let's go up this big awesome staircase here.
and go up here and like, gee, this is your thing.
This is yours.
This is the big lounge area or whatever. You can
Big round, and this is my man cave.
got all the stuff out here.
It was awesome. It just wraps around this
Yeah.
this pillar. Yeah.
Yeah, it just goes. It
I
continues.
want a house like this, man. It's awesome.
I like this, and I like this super complicated glass table because I've seen tables like this.
Yeah.
And you just know Mike Grell had this table. He didn't just make this up because this looks weird. You know that this is a real.
Very 80s douchebag table. Like
Yeah.
this
Oh,
Oh, we know what's
Just
going
right.
on.
what? Wait, hold your horses there, guys. Take a step back here, Green Arrow. It's like let's get it on.
And he's like, I have a figure. Do you have a figure? Right. So we're sleeping in this.
Yeah, who's got the action figure around here, right?
I like how he's eating with chopsticks. Like he's literally trying to be authentic. Like, listen, I'm not going to eat with a knife and fork.
Well, he's
Of course.
a cultured man. You know.
I'm the man of the people here, man. And that foreshadows shadow.
Yeah.
It's like I better learn chopsticks because I might have to fight a Japanese yakuza assassin lady here
With chopsticks, yeah.
with chopsticks. Well, there might be a chop off. It's
Yeah.
Oh,
who can do chopsticks more? I don't know. Oh,
who's got a
Errol.
painting?
Now this is the Errol Flynn Adventures of Robin Hood. Robin
And they show him
Hood.
later too.
They show him later. That's the real Robin. Is there anyone who doesn't think that's the real Robin Hood? Or
That's the real Robin Hood. That's what we
Real
grew up
Robin
with.
Hood.
yeah, that's like official Robin Hood. There's been other Robin Hoods and they're okay, but that's the like. As soon as you see him, you're like, oh fuck, that's the official one right there. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, of course. Yeah, like Kevin Costner is like not.
no, he's not the real Robin.
No,
Hood. I like that
God,
movie.
no.
It's good.
I enjoyed that movie. I think
That's
it's
a
really good.
movie.
It's
Yeah.
really fun. It's good. That was like one of my first VHS. That may have been my first VHS movie. No, E.T. was my first. E.T., Batman '89, and Robin Hood were like in my first 3 movies that I bought. E.T., I think, was the first VHS movie I bought because I fell asleep in the theater. So I was like, let me finally watch it. And then I'm like, well, he goes home and
He fell
everything's
asleep at
fine.
home. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't. That's when my grandfather lied to me and said E.T. died at the end because he didn't understand what was going on. Because all the kids were all crying out of the theater. It's like, what happened? Everyone's crying. He's like, oh, he died. And I was like, oh, I guess E.T. I thought he was dead until I bought it on VHS, and then I watched it.
Well, at one point he did die in the movie. Maybe your grandfather fell asleep after that point.
It very well could be. Also, he didn't give a crap.
Well, no, he's like, what is this thing? Like,
like my grandmother's review of Star Trek is like that's not real. That's like her entire. That's it. Gene Roddenberry's legacy. Oh, that's not a real thing. It's like, okay, I don't. My grandfather likes Roger Moore, James Bond, because he understands. He's like, yeah, he's the good one, and then everyone else are the bad guys. It's like, don't get too complicated, or else you're gonna lose them. Like E.T.'s the big relationship with the kids. He's like, why do they have this weird pet? Like, why is that thing there?
He's a pet.
He's like, why is that there? He's like, he'll turn to me like, if you brought that home, I wouldn't let you keep it here. It's like,
I'll make sure it doesn't happen, man.
It's like the real world. It's like real world reviews. I'm gonna start a new channel. My grandfather's review. It's like E.T. It's like, oh, if that was my kid, I wouldn't let him take that thing home. All right. Okay, so look at the nice hair. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
Look at the nice hair here.
I like that one on the far right. That panel. It's a black lesbian. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Don't they like replace his heart or something like that? Or
No.
no,
like
he
his heart is exposed at the end.
I don't remember. Wow, I gotta watch.
Remember, it's all red. Like
Yeah. That's right.
I had to figure that. Like his
Yes,
big,
it lights up. I remember the. I remember.
Yeah.
bloody gash. Like yeah.
Go up for a second. I like that panel, like of her, like her and him, like
Yeah.
that whole
Yeah.
thing with the face, like the overlap.
Yep.
I
that's really
never
cool.
see that done well.
This is so good. Like showing the little him training, cutting back to the island, having to survive.
Yeah.
He's eating weird.
He's eating the lizards and
Grass.
whatever.
Yeah. It's all very illustrated looking.
Yes.
Rather than the comic art stuff. Because I guess he had
Yeah.
the time to do this. Like, it's not the. It still looks great. Like, it looks. This is different than comic art, and it still looks amazing. Not like today's weird, etchy art, you know.
Yeah, it's got that. Remember, we still got to do more of those streams where we go through the comics, but it's like those classics illustrated, and it reminds me a bit
Right.
like that, where it's like,
Well, this looks more 3D than today's like computer assisted comics where they're trying to make things like shadow things to make them look like. And the guy drew this. He just drew it. It's
This
1987. He just drew it. That's all.
this.
I feel
'Cause
the
he can draw.
pencils are more prominent in this art than I'm used to. I'm not
Yeah.
used to it. Like this really looks like it's been drawn with pencils. You can really tell.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. So,
especially
Steve, this would have been your first time, and is this your first time encountering this book?
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. Did you know what it looked like? I mean, because I just sent it to you saying, "Hey, read this. We're going to do a stream," and that was it. Right?
I had no idea. I was never. I only read Green Arrow growing up if he was with Green Lantern. I read Green Lantern, and if Green Arrow was there, I would watch him with that. I would read it with that, but like I never sought out Green Arrow on its own.
Yeah. So here's a big question. Let's take a look at the poll, and I want to ask the audience and you guys, what do you like? Do you like the hood or do you like this? Now, Sean, don't say anything just yet, and Steve, because there's a big superpowers factor. So the image you're looking at right here is the superpowers Green Lantern, Green Arrow, which is like I had as a kid.
big quiver. Yeah.
Big quiver, the box quiver with all of the different, because he needs it because there's all different style arrows.
Yeah.
And then there's this version, which is your Robin Hood with the hood. They're just arrows. They're not weird things and whatnot. And it's like, it's more conventional gear. So hat and feather or hood. We already got someone, could not be reached as already saying class. I know, but see, classic. See, that's what I was saying. Hold on a second, because is that because it's superpowers and you're used to that? Because like you're in our group, right? It's like I've got that superpowers ingrained into my head. So hold on, we're gonna check it a second. Purist is saying, kind of mental cyclops. Oh, I like that. Actually, I just got that on digital not that long ago. That series. Okay, so let me check the poll first. Hold on. The poll just says thoughts on Longbow Hunters, and then amazing, the definitive Green Arrow book, 64%. Pretty damn good, 27%. It's okay, but not for me, 9%. So there's someone out there, and then not really a fan. No one has selected that option. But yeah. Feather cap or hood? Sean, what do you like better?
Oh, this, because that's Green Arrow to me. And you know, the thing is that I read Green Arrow in backup tales and action comics and stuff like that, and that's what he looked like to me. I never thought that. I guess he had a hood later. I mean, I know he has the hood in the show, but this is all because it's supposed to be Robin Hood, and that's Robin Hood. You know, we're talking about what a classic Robin Hood is.
Mm-hmm.
It should be this, but yeah, this is the I guess the superpowers figure was based on what he looked like at the time, but this is exactly the superpowers figure. Like, yeah,
this is the exact superpowers toy.
Yeah,
which is absolutely awesome. It's one of the best toys, and he's got like you can't really. Unfortunately, you can't. He's got one hand is like this, and the other hand is like this. So but unfortunately he's stuck like that, so he can't really.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be like I've posed this one. This is McFarlane, so I've posed this so that he can like shoot an arrow. And if you finagle it more, you can get it better. But I ever since NECA came into play, I've started to lose my confidence in posing figures, because I thought after handling action figures for 47 years of my life that I knew how to pose a figure. But NECA proved me wrong several times, where I broke several Predator and Alien toys by just moving their arm up. It's like, I'm like, what happened? I didn't do anything. Oh, NECA, well, you're supposed to keep it in the packaging, idiot. Stupid shit.
Well, did they say that?
Yeah. Yeah, the response is, well, most collectors keep it in the package. Okay, well,
what's the point of that?
How about you F yourself? How's that sound?
I was gonna buy they made the Contra figures, like the two guys.
I would not. I'm not buying anything.
I didn't buy it, but I wanted to so bad, and I'm like,
I'm not buying anything.
This is gonna shatter in my hands.
I'm not buying it. Oh, unless you're gonna keep it in the box. Steve, what do you like, the cap and the thingy or the hood?
Cap and the feather. I didn't even know the hood was a thing. When he wore the hood and arrow, I was stunned. I'm like, why has he got a hood? That's stupid.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I was kind of like that too. I didn't even know that was a thing in the comics
no.
At that point. Yeah.
All right. Wait, what Arrow started?
Yeah, because like they killed Oliver Queen, and then some kid, like I can't remember who it was,
Connor.
became the new Arrow. He had the hood, but that's not Green Arrow to me, right?
So you did. So Sean, you didn't have this from before then?
What? This I bought issue 1 of this, and I didn't continue on with it. At the time, I'll say this: at the time, I was like a dumb kid, so it looked derivative to me. It just looked like anything that anyone else was doing at the time, ripped from the headlines, and there's a Japanese woman that I leave it there. That's his equal and all. That's kind of like the Wolverine miniseries, sort of, right?
Yeah.
I
agree with that.
Yeah, you read it now, and it's like genius because it's telling a story. It's using its themes properly. It feels like more than the comics of the time. And actually, it reads kind of like a movie too, which at the time was sort of a new concept, and now it's just everything, But, yeah. So
I like both versions of Green Lantern. I think I like the hood better, just because I don't know. I just like. So when Arrow had come out and he was wearing the hood, I was like, oh, they're doing Longbow Hunters. I get it. So like, I think it makes him more like. The reason I prefer the hood, but I love Green Arrow. I love the cap and the feather. But when I saw the hood, I thought, oh, this seems cooler. And this makes it Robin Hood in the sense that he's got a hood, but then he doesn't look like the Robin Hood. So it separated them a bit more. So I thought that was cooler.
Yeah. And it's more like a street thing.
I like that. Plus you could go like this and then feel like you're Green Arrow. You could just wear a hood and then you're like, yeah, that's it. This miniseries is where he gets it exactly. And I don't know. I've never played Injustice. I'm not going to. This miniseries he gets the hood. Yes, this is what I like. That Longbow Hunters is the first. Yeah, this is the real Green Arrow to me. Not the costume. Oh, I mean the costume also because it's just that's what's here. But this is Green Arrow. This street level guy getting shit done. I think Green Arrow is like Batman. He could fight different things. He could go cosmic or fight other guys. I just think the Green Lantern, Green Arrow thing, because it was so ingrained with that social or whatever, it wasn't called that, like social issues. And Speedy's on drugs. I'm like, why is he on drugs? Like, this is like nonsense. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't get to that issue, so I don't know how well that was played, how well that was written out. But as soon as Green Lantern's on trial, I'm like, yeah, I'm good. When Moon Knight is Batman, that's the best. As soon as Moon Knight got alternate personalities, I'm like, oh, that's boring. And then I just moved on with my life. And then every time Moon Knight comes back out, I go to the first page. I have different personalities. Okay, that's it for that comic. And then
now he represents the Moon God and like he
right. So right. I've got multiple personalities, and one of them's the Moon God. Okay, that's it for that comic.
No, they messed him up. They tried to make him unique, but I just want the Batman version where he has a copter and he has he's rich and all that. Yeah, it's great.
Well, there's no more season 2 of that horse shit show either. That was boring.
I thought they're threatening. Oh yeah, he's gonna appear in something else or something like that.
Yeah, no, nobody cares.
Yeah, no.
Here's the
Nobody cares.
Not the real. This is the Black Canary.
That's the real Black Canary. Yes.
Yeah.
Now they go upstairs.
So
Look
this
at that.
point, I'll ask a dumb question here. Does she have powers or no?
She does, but Mike Grell chose for her to really not get the opportunity to use them that much.
Yeah.
Okay. Because to me, just blast that dude toward the end, right? You know,
No.
no.
Look at how awesome this looks. This is great.
Yeah. The shading
Yeah, it's a rainy night.
needs to be fired. I hate.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Right?
Yeah, Kevin Feige is finished. Finito.
Kevin Feige.
All right, so yeah, going out. Whoa.
We know this is going to be a problem. Listen, you're a prostitute. You're killing prostitutes. It's not going to end well.
Nobody ever does anything nice for prostitutes.
Nope.
They always get treated poorly.
They do.
Nobody ever. There's never a guy going out there and baking cakes for them.
Nope.
And they call him the cake baker, and it's like, what is he bakes cakes for them and stuff. It's like,
The cake baker. Just make a sandwich. Like you don't have to like spend hours making a cake.
I know, but Sean, it's the precision of making the cake that makes it. It's not the cake; it's the act of making the cake.
It's
that
the
makes
thought behind it that counts.
It's the thought and
That's how I make your sandwich. You know, like or a mug of soup or something.
you just go to Walmart and buy a. Nobody wants a Walmart sandwich. In the chat, cake or sandwich? Are you kidding? Look at the light reflect in the wet. I know it's so good.
I know,
here.
yeah. That's what I'm
That
saying.
is amazing. Look at that. That is great.
That's someone doing that with care. Like,
Yeah. Here comes this lady with the earrings.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Then the knife.
It's funny. I have the Mike Grell X-Men Artist Edition, and it's great, but it's nothing like this. So he knows how to do like different styles and everything.
Yeah.
Moon Knight Volume 2. Is he just like a guy who beats the crap out of criminals in that? Then yes.
No, he was in the Hulk magazines. That's when he was basically Batman.
Yeah, but I liked him in West Coast and all that.
Yeah.
Did he have? I don't think he had the split personality in West Coast.
I don't know. It's probably starting at that point.
Oh. All right. This can't be good.
Nope. You see the blood mixing with the rain?
Yeah. That is not right. That's crazy.
That is
Oh, the dirty deed. Dirty deeds done cheap. Or
yeah. Dirty deed.
Delivering the goods. I've been listening to some classic Judas Priest. Delivering the goods. That's great.
She's got the choker on. Is that a choker?
Yeah. She's got. Yeah. Listen.
Choker. I barely know one.
Crimson Tide. Yeah, I saw Crimson Tide when it came out.
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
Yep.
Wow. I don't think I saw it in the theater.
I saw it in the theater.
Backups. Yeah, Sean really likes that one a lot.
Dementia.
Yeah, he likes that. Ooh, look at that. Black Canary with the hair on too. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's like he can't relate to her unless she wears this thing. I don't know.
Well, we just got like 2 or 3 more viewers as soon as I got to this part. That's what everybody was waiting for. Everybody was waiting. They're like, okay, so he's reviewing it. He'll probably waste half an hour talking about bullshit. So then, and then he'll probably take some about like 4 minutes a page. So around 49 minutes, they should be at the good part. And then boom, here comes everybody. Good timing. I think Jeff Lemire did. Okay, I think Jeff Lemire did the personality shit 2015. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I thought it was earlier than that.
I think it was earlier than that actually too. Yeah, I met Jeff Lemire. He signed my something Animal Man, I think, which I really liked. Animal Man. I thought that was really neat. Anyways,
So
Oliver, I don't want to have children.
I don't want kids.
Yeah, I don't want to have children. That was the big.
He's like,
Oh, look
what
at this
the hell?
like a photo.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's awesome. This is great. This is great.
the detail. Yeah.
He's like, she says, I don't want to have children. It's like, oh, what the hell? But you love kids. Well, I do, but I don't want them, getting killed and, some ass like Black Arrow's, revenge or something. And then,
Yeah, it's like,
have you read Aquaman, Ollie? Did you read Aquaman? The kid's dead. Okay, the kid's dead.
Well, she's like, I want to make orphans, right? So
yeah,
like they die, and then the kids are like, ah.
Well, yeah, they die, and then the kids will avenge them, and then it'll be like part 2.
Avenge me, son or daughter, or something.
Well, I mean, she almost ends up dead by the end of this thing.
Man, she takes a lot of damage. Yeah, that's what Sean is saying. Why didn't she do the scream? Maybe she lost the scream. The only Birds of Prey series I read was, I don't remember, maybe it was like volume 2 or 3. The website, that website that went down, the Read Comics or whatever.
Yeah.
What was great about that website is just to see what volume things were on. I used it as a database. Not as much as I didn't read comics off of it. I used it as a database so I could see where runs were, and it was just a very easy visual guide. Now I got to Google search it.
You can go to fandom, and it's like you get all sorts of paragraphs. Like, I just want to know what volume it's on right now.
Yeah. I don't want all this other crap.
Yeah. I just took it that she didn't use the powers because they're trying not to be as overt now. They're trying to lead normal lives. They're a little bit older now. He's thinking about having a family. They're not really trying to be out in their costumes anymore. And with her, especially because she wears a wig, she takes that wig off. No one's going to know she's Black Canary.
Yeah.
Right. Sure. But like her life's in danger. No, I don't know. They should have showed the guy punch her in the neck or something. I don't know. Wow,
Sean, look at all the violence you want.
I request one thing.
Why can't they the woman, the fragile woman in the throat?
Oh, yeah.
Delivering the goods.
Yeah.
All right, so this guy's done. He's a pallbearer or something, and then
he's a gravedigger, isn't he?
Gravedigger, yeah.
And
arrow, but you got to look at the tip. See, this is the first time. Like, what I liked about this is the details of, you can see that this is not Green Arrow because they're showing him making his arrows, and the arrowhead matters. And I actually remember one thing I did like in the Arrow show is that, remember the logo the arrow would actually change sometimes as the seasons went on, and then if someone if Roy appeared, they'd have a red arrow or something. Like they would do little things where, and I think this was one of or a tip like this was in there. Mm-hmm. Like they had different kinds of tips. So this is his arrow, and this is to show you that he's getting rid of the trick bow and arrows. This is just a regular tipped arrow, but this is a very fancy kind of one. So something's coming up with this guy.
Did you see who's on the tombstone? Ray Gunn.
Oh my God! No, I did not notice that. Good eye. Quite the dungeon you've got here. Look, he's got the fist.
Yeah. The boxing glove arrow.
Boxing glove, and he's got that. And there's like a grappling one.
Yeah.
All right, so she got him a
bow
present.
Is green.
The bow is green. If the bow is green, you must acquit. No, that's not. That's not. I remember correctly if it was explained as a trauma she experienced caused emotional block. Oh yes, yeah, it could be.
That's cheap.
Oh,
trauma.
That's what Sean wanted.
Yeah.
Here you go, Sean. Pretend it's Black Canary, gang.
Ooh. Are they in a trash can? I don't know what that is. Probably, or maybe a big quiver. I don't know.
Yeah. No. They're in the trash.
Trash. This is not your grandmother's Green Arrow.
Yeah, and if you look closely, it says Disney right there. Mike Grell predicted it all, folks. So you can everything was predicted in this. This is like Nostradamus or whatever it's all pretty. It said episode 7, and there's like you can see it's a little DVD of episode 7. All right. Okay, so back to the slasher victims here. You got this couple going to see.
They keep preying on old people, like old couples.
Yeah.
You're just walking around.
He's got the eye here. Man, this would get canceled. This sign would be canceled.
Yeah.
It's like, cancel that sign.
They
pull out a knife.
75 genders now, not 2.
Yeah, now there'd be like 75 arrows. Stop it. All right. Oh, yeah. Double page splash in the right order.
Arrow through the hand.
Arrow through the hand. I like these punks like, oh, no, we're everything's good. What's your problem, man? Oh, it's like, screw you guys.
What's your problem? We were just walking them to their car.
Someone guy in the ear. Like,
yeah, this guy. Yeah, in the ear. That was awesome. And I love how he flicks it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's pinned to the wall with his ear. And he flicks it. Oh,
yeah, this is cool. This is the real Green Arrow now.
It's like a canon movie, man.
Yeah,
this is awesome. Yeah, you're right. It
canon
does have
of this time, 87.
Yeah.
Like this. Yeah.
All right, so Green Arrow, boom, nails him through the ear. Oh, sorry. And then look at that. I love the way that Mike Grell did this here with this flicking it down and like that is cool. He grabs this guy. And he walks off like a boss. It's like, yeah, I'm going over here.
Didn't he? Oh yeah, he nailed that guy right, like in the hoo-ha. And
he didn't. Yeah, he didn't hit him.
It was like 1 inch more.
Yeah,
that's before, right? And then he splits that arrow. Yeah.
The arrow in the crotch, man. That's
yeah. So it didn't go in the crotch because it's not a trauma movie or whatever. But it was. He's like saying, I could have if I wanted to.
Yeah. The guy just passes out.
All right, back to this guy with the mustachio. Oh my God, that would have been the greatest thing of all time. Michael Dudikoff as Green Arrow. That would have been badass. That probably would have been my favorite movie of all time. Okay, so some suits here. Talking. These could be the bad guys. I don't know.
Yep.
I'm not sure.
They have mustaches.
They have mustaches.
Twirling them.
They have mustaches, and they will use them. I love the descriptions by the various. So the old couple sees Errol Flynn. Oh, Errol Flynn came and saved us. And then the bad guys say, "Oh, he was like this big monster, with this like this green knife or something." It's like, oh my God. That's awesome. Hey, Chris is here. How's it going, Chris?
Hey, Chris.
I unfortunately I cannot. It's a little bit too far, and there's a lot of standing, and I don't think I can do it yet. I still, one fracture's healed, the other two are healing. I'll know more on literally 1 month from today. I will be going for my next scan. I could probably do it. The only thing, I'd have to like literally drive there, literally walk in, quickly shop around, and literally get back in the car. Like it's like I don't think I can. I don't think I'll be able to do it. And Sean, I don't think Sean's going either.
No, I won't go. Yeah.
So yeah, but everyone should go to Chris's channel and subscribe. Comic Vet. Let's put now the link to Comic Vet is in all my videos. His link is in all my videos, but it's on the chat right now. And Classic Comics, his link is in all my videos also. So
wow.
There you go.
Got thunder back here.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, just now.
I got nothing.
So weird. Winter, but it's thunder.
Now this was amazingly done. You guys are not going to be able to tell watching this off YouTube. I would strongly suggest getting these. I literally found them on eBay. all 3 decent condition with shipping. Now this is within Canada. This is a Canadian seller. Was like $18. That's literally. I keep saying literally, and that's literally the price of a new comic. I know new comics are trash, but it's worth it for this series. There's a million guys offering this. This is not worth any money. You can easily get this. I'm sure there's a trade of it as well on Amazon or something like that. If you guys like this, you should get it. It's hard to see like all the craziness here, the like the broken windows, and it actually has like names on here, and it's like hardware store. You can see, and then above you could see the way that it's all cleaned up nicely. Green Arrow coming down. Look at the great sketches here. Got some webs. Now he comes down to this weird guy's headquarters here. This guy's like a complete nut job. It's basically like, I don't know, like evil Rambo, or I don't know, like what would you call? It's like
evil Rambo.
Evil Rambo. This is him. It's like size 7, a little guy. There's the picture.
Yeah.
The tunnel rats. Now wait a minute. Who are these other guys? I like this profile a lot. This looks really cool. That is awesome. And then boom, attack from behind. He didn't have a spider sense on. What the heck?
Oh, look at that. Kick to the face.
What a douche. And look at the boots, eh? Those are like heavy duty. Those are safety shoes, man. Steel toe.
That's
Steel toe to the head. How do you like that? How do you like them this friggin' shit. All right. Oh my God.
This is like he's sitting there. He's
Oh, is that you, Sean?
I guess so. Yeah, I rested my hand on this thing. So.
I was like, what? Subscribe to Sean's hand. This is like idle hands or whatever.
Yeah.
This is like his hand. It's like his hand is like.
My hand likes promoting people's channels, man.
Was it the hand of Manos?
Manos, the hands of fate.
Manos, the hands of fate.
All right. Got some blood here. Oh, Jesus. Nope. I don't think that's Jesus.
Nope.
All right. So Green Arrow's got to escape from here because it's Green Arrow. And he's getting older. He's like, I got to do better. He later puts on a Captain America costume and yells in the mirror saying, you do got to do better.
You got to do better.
You got to do better.
Marvel, you got to do better.
Looking for a good time, honey.
Whoa, look what's going on here. Woohoo.
And it's back to the flashbacks. Like, this guy is a nut job.
Yep, this guy's crazy. But his buddies kind of stick up for him, right?
Yeah.
Well, what's the point of being? I'm sure if I was a psychotic serial killer, you guys would definitely cover for me. So
yeah, don't worry about it. It's all good.
It's all good. Yeah. Disney, you got to do shit. I know shit's bad right now. Oh man.
Oh.
Shadow. With like the big. Now this is traditional Japanese tattoo. So if I'm a tattoo guy, so I would be like, okay, like, is this the correct placement and all that? Anyway, there's Shadow. First appearance, I guess first appearance of Shadow.
I assume so.
And then, is this still issue 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Take out the whoosh.
Yeah.
Take it out. Attacking, and then he's killing. Stop, shoot. I like her outfit.
Yeah.
Boom, right through the throat there.
He's done.
He's dead. DED dead. She got this guy too.
Yep. The price of one.
Green Arrow's like, damn, that's a good shot. There's Shadow running.
She's off.
Oh, this is the end of issue 1.
Now they're giving more now they're giving more deaths to the slasher's death toll.
Yeah.
See that?
Oh yeah, 20.
Just because of that random thing there, where she went back to her pimp and he's like, "You've been holding out on me," and then he pulls out the knife.
Yeah, they can't tell who's the slot, like who
No.
just like who's actually the actual killer and who like which, because like prostitutes get killed anyways, so it's like they can't tell. Now I didn't understand what was going on. Why is he back in his hat? I don't know if that was a mistake or what. I couldn't tell what was going on.
No.
Like
I assume he's just like come back and he's like, I don't know, maybe he needs to wear his hat to like look at it.
As mentioned of Atlanta is interesting. There was a series of child murders in Atlanta in the early 80s. Well, that's the end of book 1, so we'll get to go to book 2. Once this series continues, so you guys can see, tonight we'll premiere the first episode of Green Arrow issue 1, where I cover just issue 1, and coincidentally, it is about I think was issue 1 the child. Yes, there's a thing with torturing children. That's the first issue right out of here. So guys, if you want to continue the beautiful reading of this, the next one is like this guy who tortured kids. You're like, oh great. So it continues nicely. Awesome here, showing Shadow training. It's all Yakuza honor.
Right.
All this kind of stuff, right?
I found the secondary story, like I got the basic gist of why she was going after him, but this secondary thing with Iran and Contra, I didn't follow at all.
It's an 80s thing. That's the thing. A lot of this stuff is ripped from the headlines. Like at one point, I can't remember who it was. Maybe it's Dinah. Was talking about Arafat and all that stuff, right? But
yeah,
the whole Iran Contra thing was a big deal back then. But we were kids. Like I know of it, but
yeah.
I've always felt it was like probably too complex for me to understand.
Yeah.
But yeah, this goes right into that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, so there's all this extra stuff in here, which I mean like normally I'd be like, but Green Arrow, like they're setting it up to be like this, so you're just like, okay, I'm going with it. Like you're still got the Green Arrow, you still got Green Arrow things happening. There's archers, he's fighting another archer. You've got like a cool character, so it's a new villain. So they're establishing Green Arrow to be a little bit different here. And this is definitely Mike Grell's spin. I don't think there's anything like egregious going on or where you're like, oh, you've ruined the character now and this isn't Green Arrow anymore. Like this is the problem. People keep saying one of the straw man excuses to fight the fans, like, oh, you fans, you don't want any changes and all that. It's like, no, we're okay with change if you've thought it through and you've presented a story and you've presented a character that we can follow. Just changing it for the sake of putting a change in to say, oh, we're refreshing stuff, that doesn't do anything. Like now Green Arrow is going to be this other guy. And it's like, why? Oliver Queen's boring. So now it's this guy, right? It's like, okay, I don't, or changing we're going to call the comic Green Arrow, but it's going to be about Shadow because we need a strong female lead. And now it's just going to be the Shadow comic with Green Arrow appearing once or twice. It's like, okay, but then it's not Green Arrow anymore. Well, you guys just don't understand and you guys are just misogynists. It's like, okay. Anyway, so her training, talking to your bad guys here, showing the arrow tips again.
Yeah.
Here's where you're just like, okay, like it's the business guys doing business guy bad things, right? I tend to get very like whatever at these parts too. I'm like, okay, whatever, but they're intercutting it with all this awesome shit with Shadow. Mm-hmm. There's good change and there's good change and there's bad change. And then there's just changing it just to change it. Like, oh, Green Arrow's going to be in a brown costume now. It's like, oh, okay. Well, it's more realistic. Green Arrow's sitting here. He's like, oh, there's the arrow. It's like
talking to the cops.
I like this, like the weight of the arrow and like talking about like the logistics of the weaponry. That's neat. Dude, that's right out of canon. Shit, that was a good call, Sean. This happens in Ninja, in Revenge of the Ninja, when he's literally sitting in the guy's office. And he's like, what is that? He's like, it's a star shuriken. And he's like, he goes, the weight and everything. He's talking about like how precise it is. He's like, only when it passes through the gates of the eyes can it reach the target and kill. You're like, what? And you're like, ninjas are like the best. And then he knocks the coffee over. He's like, whoosh, and then he catches it. It's like this is literally like from that. And then the big awesome. They always do every so often. Mike Grell does one of these just to, keep you steady. You're like, oh, cool shot. I like how he throws this. Like, look at that. Whoosh, whoosh, like it's just like so perfect. Hey, you ruined my desk here, buddy. What the hell? What's the big idea?
Smoking.
Oh no. Triggered. Got to put a smoking warning.
And he's smoking in the office.
Oh my God. Wow. He may as well just be a villain right there. Look at this. Giving Green Arrow cancer right there. Like,
yeah. Does not care about Green Arrow.
Yeah. There's your connection.
Green Arrow, you.
I'm not just pointing. I'm pointing in a super big panel. Like that this point is worth at least 3 regular points. You.
Your connection. You
have done this bad stuff. Let me look outside. I'll check the weather out here.
Well, I'm still smoking.
Yeah. I can't remember. So, the AIDS scare.
Yep.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
80s.
80s.
It's the 80s.
It's the 80s, and they start doing it's the 80s dance or whatever.
I just like how he walks out and there's a lady police officer there.
Is this the scene where where he gives the big information on the arrow and everything? It's like he's super excited about like Japan and all that stuff, and then the guy's like, "We knew that." It's like, "No, you didn't."
Yeah, that's right.
Like,
that's right. This guy.
Like, no, you.
You didn't know shit. It's like,
I love that.
Yeah, Green Arrow is awesome. He's like giving them the big lowdown. I like stuff like that, like the details. Like that means Mike Grell learned about archery.
Yeah,
and actually like I'm sure he doesn't know, right? Like,
yeah.
So it's like he actually like learned or researched it a little bit to be like, yeah, how would that actually work? Like because the arrows, it does matter. It matters how you shoot it.
Yeah.
It matters how you set up. I'll take a look and see because I wanted to do archery and I've studied it a little bit. I want to see if when Green Arrow shoots, like what it looks like when he shoots. So there's the arrow there in the 80s. In the Navy by Village People, yes. So it's like, what makes you think I'm visiting? It's like, oh damn, he's staying. So basically, they're saying, well, this is great, but you're going back to, is it Star City or where was he at that point? I guess prior to this, it would have been Star City.
I would think so.
So it's like, we'll go back to Star City. It's like, nope, I'm staying here for a little bit because Mike Grell's going to do 80 more issues. 80 more issues? Oh my God, I can't take that. Like, yep, sorry, buddy. 80 more issues.
He's got to pop the Tums.
Tom. And that girl's checking him out. She's like, woo,
yeah, kind of cute in a weird sort of way.
Yeah. This guy's got to take a drink.
It's just like, I don't care anymore. I got heartburn.
Heartburn is dangerous.
Tattoo and video. Yo, tattoo and video.
Oh my God, I'd love to get. That'd be great. Watch some videos. Video. When I was getting my Cyclops tattoo and my Sentinel, that was the first session was 5 hours. So for 5 hours, you're just sitting there. We ended up watching Hobbs and Shaw, and that's the worst movie ever made. I couldn't believe it. And I'm like, because like you're sitting there in pain for 5 hours while this guy jabs needles into your arm, and you think they could put something decent. It's like, give me a decent movie. So they put Hobbs and Shaw. I guess he thought that'd be fun. I was like, wow, this is fucking trash. Like,
captive audience, you can't leave.
I can't leave. This is like Clockwork Orange or whatever. I was like, what is this? I came out. I'm like, okay, so you got these old fogey ladies here.
Reminiscing. Here comes the hoods. And then Green Arrow comes over and breaks his pinky.
Yeah, and I've had my finger broken. That is not nice. Oh my god, that's nasty.
Oh
My
my god!
finger.
And the other guy's just got the ghetto blaster out. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? So that's how it goes. Green Arrow's doing his John Forte expression. He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna stand straight. But now he's doing it not because John Forte just draws everyone straight. He's doing it because
his legs are apart, so
his legs are a little bit.
Yeah. No, it's like everyone's ramrod straight, and it's like there's like a group shot of them, and they're all like this. There's like they're like bowling pins or something.
Did you read for Legion on Monday? Did you get to the one where they do a flashback story? It's like the second or third issue for Monday stream. And there's a flashback of them doing so. I was like, that's not a flashback. They're all moving around, and it's like, no.
They're dynamic and stuff.
They're dynamic. I was like, that was a John Forte issue, and they would have been straight and flying straight
like this.
Yeah.
And then when
and brothers marching together, heads held high in all
John
kinds
Forte just like pivoted the page and drew a straight guy like this. He's like, ooh.
No, it's literally Rocket Robin, where they're all straight and they're going in straight lines.
Brothers marching
together.
They're like this when they're marching.
Yeah. Heads held high in all kinds of
Yeah. Heads held high in all types of weather.
Yeah. It's like, man, that was John Forte's favorite cartoon.
Yeah, I love this.
I love this cartoon. It's great.
Yeah.
Everyone's nice and straight.
That's what I'm talking about. This
he always liked Abbott or whatever. He always liked the straight man. It's like, I really like the straight man in these. So Steve, there's this artist who drew Legion, and they're all straight. Like every time there's, and then they're flying, and they're straight but flying. Like, it's like everyone, because he doesn't feel like drawing them all in like dynamic poses, right. So they're all just standing there. You're like, why are they always just standing straight? And there's parts where they're flying, and it's just literally like them straight.
Yeah,
like not like like Superman flies like this or. It's like whoosh or like that or something. Like they're all like literally
faster to their butts. It's just they're just like
yeah, it's super funny. So we started making fun of him. We love him. He's great, but we have to make fun of him a bit. Yeah. All right, this guy's like, yeah, I'm out of here. He just takes off with his ghetto blaster. All right, back home. Dinah, where they are? Note that. Dear John.
Dear John. Yeah, I was gonna
I think I'm onto something. I found a cocaine dealer.
What?
Who works the waterfront. I think I can get him to lead me to the source, but it means going undercover. You won't see me for a while. Please understand. I have to do this. D.
What? And she doesn't have her powers due to bullshit?
Due to being undercover.
Yeah.
Well, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to strip naked and walk around.
Yeah, he's just like, let me strip naked and reminisce.
Yeah. Remember when I wanted kids and she said no?
Yeah, that's what
I'm going to celebrate my birthday.
Happy birthday to me. I'm childless. Happy birthday.
Remember this awesome panel I drew?
Yeah, I'm reusing it in issue 2 just in case.
Just in case you missed it.
People missed issue 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's all alone.
Life goes on.
Right on that bed.
Now it's all been said and done, dear John.
By the time you read this,
by the time you read these lines, I'll be gone. Yeah. Did you watch Dear John, Steve, or no?
No.
Judd Hirsch or whatever.
There's a whole sitcom about these recovery. There's some recovery group, and like
it's a recovery group.
He's depressed because his girlfriend, but the thing ran for like 9 years. So why would he?
Like, get over it, man.
Yeah, build a bridge. Like, dude.
It's been 9 years.
Get over it. I watched. I liked Dear John. It was good.
Was it Judd Hirsch or whatever?
Judd Hirsch. Yeah, it's like I'm from Taxi. Ding ding.
And also Independence Day and Part 2 for some reason now. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot he was in Independence Day.
Yeah, he was.
He's the only big star in Part 2.
Turning that damn noise.
Turn down that damn noise. All right, so Diana's going undercover, and this is not going to end well. The spider. They keep seeing the spider. That's a motif here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The web of deceit.
I agree, buddy. That this is the real Green Arrow.
Yeah.
It's never been as good as this. I did not hate Kevin Smith's run. There's the recent Green Arrow is on issue 21. 21 just came out this week. I have not read any of it. I didn't even get it. I've always gotten the new Green Arrow series and tried it out, and then usually I end up just selling it or giving it away or not. So that's why I'm thinking I may have given away my Longbow Hunters by accident when I sold my Kevin Smith run. And maybe I included it to entice because I was like, yeah, it's Kevin Smith. Sorry. And they're like, well, throw in the Longbow Hunters. Okay.
I apologize for Kevin Smith.
I apologize for Kevin Smith here. Here, have the Longbow Hunters. Oh, thanks. I like this. I love this. This looks great.
Yep.
Jumping through here, hitting the streets.
Look at that.
Oh,
the face off.
Dun, dun, dun.
dun, dun, dun.
You shall not pass.
Whoosh, the eyes.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't have. This is weird. He doesn't really have the It's a domino mask, but it's because it's not connected in the nose, which is weird. So it's almost. So if you remember Arrow season 1, he had sort of like the grease. It was like green.
Yeah, grease, the black
grease over, and that's. I don't know if that was supposed to be like this.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, like. Yeah, I don't like this, and I don't like this environmental. Yeah, I know. It's like I don't like the lecture or Green Lantern. In this lecture, I'm going to tell you about environment and stuff. It's like, yeah, okay.
Green Arrow?
Yeah, Green Arrow. Any of his like, they've turned him into this
SJW.
Yeah, I mean, he was that before that was even a term. But it's like this. I don't want to say super liberal or whatever, but like I didn't know what it would have been. I didn't know the term at the time.
Yeah, they lean toward him being a hippie.
Yeah,
even in the cartoon, but he wasn't like overly so in that Justice League cartoon.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, so this is great. The two of them.
Fight.
And then she just punches him in one go. And then he's done.
Well, she's a ninja. She is a ninja.
She is a ninja. So back
only a ninja can defeat a ninja.
He's hanging out in the old school bathtub.
Yes, that's great.
Clawfoot tub because he's old school.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And he's
I
like,
wonder if Robin would have days like this.
My girlfriend ran away and I just got kicked in the nuts by a woman.
It's like rain on your wedding day.
And nothing's ironic. It's just unfortunate.
Yeah. That is true.
Yeah, there's nothing
Isn't
ironic.
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Maybe you should like look up what the word means.
No, it's not that. It's like, oh, turn your head around. Get out of here.
Okay.
This whole maybe it's ironic that she doesn't know the meaning, and that was the meaning.
That is ironic.
That is ironic.
That is ironic.
Spoons when all you need.
I think that's what it was. She just overthought you guys. You didn't understand. Your primitive intellects don't understand the lyrics and the whatever.
You notice he's watching way too much television now. He's watching the news all the time.
Yeah, you are not the father. Damn it! I thought this guy was the father.
No.
Oh, he's naked.
Dinah!
He knows this is the case, right? So
I don't need clothes.
As long as I have heart.
Yeah. I like how he's like, he's got the hand up. He's like,
I'm not.
She's about this tall. She's super hot.
It's right under his nose.
It's like, I'm going to bust your face if you don't know. Psh, taking the drugs here.
Yeah.
Oh, smashed it.
Guy's still wearing a tie, though.
Okay, it's been bugging me all this time. This guy, what's his name? Magnar or whatever the frick his name is?
Yeah.
He reminds me so much of John P. Ryan from Death Wish 4. Remember when he had this like giant pasted on mustache in Death Wish 4? He's the main bad guy that cursed
Oh yeah.
blast with the grenade launcher at the end.
Yep, yeah.
He was also in
Yeah, he's in tons of
Third
stuff.
Braddock movie. He's in the Third Braddock movie as his American ally that flies the helicopter or whatever.
Yep, it's exactly right.
He reminds me of that, and that movie, Death Wish 4, came out the same year as this comic, so I don't know if he used it as reference or what. But he looks
it definitely looks like him, and I couldn't place this guy. I was like, I've seen this guy.
Yeah, it's like it's Death Wish 4, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know why he's so. I know.
It's for the ladies. I don't know.
I don't know why he's so. It's like Green Arrow. Stop it. Put your clothes.
You're called Green Arrow, not Nude Arrow. Come on.
Retitled to Nude Arrow.
Nude Arrow. Dun. Well, there's always variants. There's Red Arrow. There's like Black.
right.
There's Nude Arrow. Like,
Nude Arrow, or his entire costume is like skin color.
On the roof. It's Nude Arrow. Oh. Dun, 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 dun.
Repulsive. I would rather do Warner. What was he saying?
I would rather for Warner Brothers cartoons or Disney cartoons.
It depends on which ones, I suppose.
You're
not a
not
Disney.
definitely not loving the Disney vibe. I've noticed.
Flesh Arrow. Yes, I like
Flesh
that.
Arrow, yeah.
Flesh Arrow.
Flesh Arrow and
Real Flesh Arrow.
together.
Flesh Gordon and Flesh Arrow.
Flesh Arrow.
Flesh combined or whatever.
Supernatural. The superpowers handshake.
Yeah. The flesh on flesh.
Flesh on flesh.
All right, so there's the Green Arrow listening in on these guys, these canon villains. I was in a canon movie. I was in a few canon movies. Well, we're both canon villains, so
Yeah.
it's like, all right.
Down at the docks.
More smoking.
More smoking. More nudity.
Yeah, those
Hanging out
dogs.
below.
There he comes. It's a doggy.
Dun.
What is the
Pushed
dog?
him in.
Yep, pushes him in. The dog's pissed. Dog goes in.
The dog goes with him.
I think the dog dies.
Well,
Because he gets hung by this thing.
Yeah, he's getting hung. Look at him.
it was an evil dog.
But it's so
There's
funny
Needle
because
Dog.
the next time he next what's her face arrows the dog and he gets kind of sad about it, but you just like caused his other one.
Yeah, but that dog was a good one. This one was an evil one. No, it's just falling down. Are we talking about it's got hung? It's falling down.
Look, it's attached
No,
to the
Look, he's also falling down. They're both falling down.
yeah, but I think he hangs after that.
There's like zero evidence to support this theory.
I'm always looking for definite.
Like literally zero evidence.
In my comic, Superman kills like 28 people per comic. It's like Superboy kills 48 people because he's a boy back then, you know.
RIP specific. No, stop it. It's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Like Robin Hood. Oh, the Fox Robin Hood. That was a cool movie.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
No, the Disney cartoons are good.
Yeah.
Tarzan is good.
So there's the other dog.
Yeah, there's the other dog. This guy's got an Uzi.
You can't aim shit with that, but
Yeah, and it's dead. And so is the dog.
yeah. Dun.
Now that dog is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every dog
He saw
has its day.
the dog. Yeah.
Yeah, every to quote Scarface, every dog has his day.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like
Now,
remember.
More flashbacking.
remember when you were Japanese and you were getting that tattoo and it probably took got a full sleeve like that. That's probably like 12 hours or something. that would have taken like 3 months to heal properly with cream and all this stuff.
You know what's funny too is they mentioned she has her pinky finger. So
Yeah.
screwed up.
Yeah, she never screwed up.
She never screwed up. That's an important part. And I think they're going to mention that pretty soon. I'm not sure if that's in this one or if it's in the next one, but yeah, they mentioned that.
This has got to be the most disturbing channel, I think, this one here.
Yeah, this is disturbing.
This is like, when I saw this, I'm like, oh, man.
So that's this guy with Black Canary. Well, you're going to see in a second.
Yeah. Dun.
And
he's like, oh, you want me to save you a piece? Like, what are you talking?
Yeah.
Even the other guy's like, you're sick, man.
This guy's gone way
you're
too
really
far.
sick, man. Yeah.
Yeah, you're really sick, man.
It's like, this has gone way too beyond anything.
You're on Shadow's team, really, of killing these guys.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, this guy especially needs to get it. Like, look at this.
Well, he does.
Yeah. So Green Arrow. So at first you're like, okay, what's going on? But it's actually Green Arrow that killed him.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I don't remember when they make that clear.
No, it's later on.
You can't really tell, right? Like you're like, okay. Now,
unless you're looking at the arrowhead.
Yeah, the arrowhead is like, that's not hers.
No, because hers are more rounded.
Yeah, so he jumps and he nails these other guys. So he doesn't kill the other guys.
No, well, this one guy, I don't know, like fire rains on him or something.
Yeah, I was like, I wasn't quite sure.
Tabori Japanese said to me, needles and needles and tapping. You're correct. That is what they do. Yeah, nice Karate Kid too. Oh, we love Karate Kid too. Yeah. Sean and I quote that all the time. I forgot, what did I say? What did I say from? I quote it so often I don't even know what I said from Karate Kid 2.
Is you're really sick, you know that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, karate. Yeah. You know you're really sick, man. It's like you're not. No, it's like, I got second place. You're nothing. You lost. You're a loser. No, you're the loser. Oh yeah, now who's a loser? It's like, you're really sick, man. It's like, let him go. Yeah, Mr. Miyagi's right. Let him go. I say, let him go. And then when he says that, that was the best. Because then you knew as a kid, you're like, oh shit. Like,
he just pissed him off.
You just pissed him right off, and now he's gonna destroy your face. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Karate Legends is gonna be a mess, probably.
Yeah,
I loved all of Cobra Kai though. I loved it. It was great. I like the new kids. I like Terry's. You didn't watch it yet, right?
Not the new one, no.
Terry Silver versus Kreese.
Yeah.
Finally, it's like the final versus battle. The two of them. It's like, oh shit, it's good. But did you see when Chosen fought Terry? That was like, I don't know what season that was. Yeah. That was badass. They had weapons. I was like, shit. Yo, Master teach you how to fight with spear. Oh, it's freaking true. Oh man, Chosen was the best in that show. Anyways, we'll have to do a Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai appreciation. All right, so that guy's dead. He rescues Black Canary. This idiot comes out and gets.
Oh.
Dun.
Beats, man.
Bye.
See you later, buddy. Thanks for playing. Arrow through the eye. I mean, the thing is, this is a great moment because what's Green Arrow going to do? He killed someone also. So you're done now. You're now guilty. And I like this look between them where it's like, okay, you did what you like. There's a reason for this. Like, and he knows there's going to be some reason, and he just did it too. So there you go. There's an explosion.
Yeah.
We get out. There you go. That's a great issue. 1 was slower. I think this is one of these things that reads better together than having to wait.
Yeah.
Like having to wait a month or whatever it was.
Yeah.
There really wasn't, I hate saying graphic novel because it doesn't mean anything. It's just comics stapled together or whatever. But like, this could have been a real graphic novel in what people think graphic novels are. Right? Like, people would think that this was a graphic novel. And I had that at my work, and I told Sean, I told you before, like, people would be like, oh, I love graphic novels. I'm like, oh, what's an example of one? Because I know you don't have one. It's like, oh, Watchmen, V for Vendetta, Martha Washington,
Yep.
Longbow Hunters, like, yeah, sorry, those are comic books. It's just they staple them, especially Watchmen, which is literally a comic book. Watchmen
Right.
wasn't even prestige; it's just like literally just a comic.
Yeah. And what's frustrating is, I mean, it's great because you can just buy them, but all those, and you were saying this about Longbow Hunters, it's like, I'm sure they've repackaged this as a very expensive edition,
For sure.
like trade paperback or something like that. And Watchmen, they sell by the scads and by the millions, perhaps, with those like collected editions. But the floppies are cheap. No one cares. There's no value to them. No one gives a crap. Like, I have Watchmen, the real Watchmen that came out back then, like the actual comics. And
I have that all.
yeah, and it's like, no, you can buy it very cheap. No one
And
cares.
people, and you know what the funny thing is? People think you're like, it's like, oh, it's like Watchmen. Oh, I've got the original issues. What? Oh my God, you've got the originals. How much are they worth? I don't know. Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
Well, you want them all? You can buy them right now.
You can do trivia of like, what color was the Watchmen, because each issue was a different color. And it's like, oh, what's issue 2? I can't do it off the top of my head.
No way. I remember the green one thinking, oh, it's green. That's weird. But they just went with yellow because, I mean, that's
there's like a pink
button.
one, and yellow is the start. Yeah,
is the button, right? So you gotta go with yellow, and it does fit the that it does fit it better or whatever.
Yeah.
I remember too, even when the Watchmen movie came out, they're called Watchmen. I was like, they're not actually called that. They're called like the Crime Busters or whatever it was. And I remember thinking I'm like, I guess that's kind of a lame name for them. But it's like, why? But then people be like, why is it called Watchmen if they're not called the Watchmen? It's like, well, the whole point is it's that thing, who watches the Watchmen, and that's that's the is it a poem or whatever it is?
It's a poem,
yeah. So it's like that's the point of the thing, right? So it's like they're the Watchmen, but they're not actually called that in the comic. They're called
like, what's the oversight? But that's really what that is. What's the oversight of this? But then people are like, no, I want it to be called Watchmen.
Watchmen, yeah.
It has it on the poster.
It says Watchmen on the poster.
It says it, and it should
You're not
be
allowed
there.
to have.
Graphic novel. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people say graphic novel. Like the Dazzler, the movie was a graphic novel.
Yeah, Marvel graphic novel.
Marvel graphic novels
of those. I think, Steve, that thing I gave you of Lawnmower Man, I think that was a Marvel graphic novel. It was a magazine, and the whole thing was that story.
Yeah. It was like, yeah.
Was that any good? Yeah, I was with Sean when he got that.
It's the original short story. The actual one.
The real.
Yeah, the real one. Yeah,
which is not the movie at all.
No,
not the movie for schlock value. But anyway, all right. So remember here. Look at how crazy this. Look at this thing. So
Freaking
Green Arrow's imagining. Yeah, this is a double. This would have been a double splash. I think it would have looked better if you only saw half of it and then the page was wrong. No, stop it. I'll talk to you guys after, but like I already talked to Sean. That the video and the comments on that video are infuriating, and absolutely infuriating. Anyways, okay, so she's really hurt bad. Obviously, really messed up. She'll be okay because she's a superhero.
This guy is still smoking.
Yeah.
Man, he's still going for it, man. He's got to be at least a pack a day. And is he buying? Oh, if he's buying more cigarettes, it's coffee.
It's coffee. Yeah, you know these coffee machines? They're terrible.
Oh God, yeah. They don't do that anymore. Well, it's real. Like
now to be Keurig or what's what Batman? It's George Clooney and his espresso or whatever. Yeah, it'd be like one of those.
Oh yeah.
Like, all right, so they found some of this crap here, messed up arrowheads, and now he's almost saying that there's a different one.
There's two of them here.
There's two different arrowheads. Well, maybe she used different arrowheads. How do you know?
Yeah.
Addicts can't be helped.
Yeah.
They can only be put down. All right, she had a tattoo on her butt.
Yeah.
No.
Look
so
at
this is
he's got like the the side of his head is bald, but he's got what tattoo is that?
A lizard.
It's like a little, like, yeah, I don't know, like a iguana or something. So these are Japanese koi fish. That's a big one that they always do. But there's certain rules to it too, which this actually I think is correct. They always have to be going up. Like they have to be swimming upstream. There's all these rules with Japanese traditional tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he really researched it or he just, did it, but there's a whole thing on it. You can't just be like, oh, I want this or whatever. It's like, it's a certain way to do it. He's looking through the book. He goes to this tattoo expert guy. The guy gives him some tips. Now, back then, it would have been, you would have had to have gone to an expert because, like, a lot of generic shops probably would have known, especially in America, they'd be doing American traditional tattooing, which is only uses a certain amount of colors and all this other crap. So this is the old way of tattooing, which they're showing right here. Random fact, The Rock has his tattoos done this way, at least the Samoan ones, which is like they're supposed to be. So you're supposed to add, I think his tribe adds another inch per year, and you're supposed to go to like I don't know what you'd call this person, but like a tattooer, and you explain to them what happened in the last year, big events of your life, and then they interpret that as another line on your. So I don't know where Rock started. You can actually go online and look and see. Like,
I remember it was like that, and it went to a pack and all that.
It keeps going, right?
Usos have that now too. So
so it keeps going, and then now he has the bull, the Brahma bull, or whatever. Now that obviously was not done in the traditional way or whatever. But so this is actually like they're tapping and cutting the skin and inking it as it goes. Yeah. I don't know if that would hurt more or less, but it's actually cutting it, so it's kind of weird. But to do it this way is, I mean, this would be crazy for her to have this done in this way. So she's pretty tough. Anyways, now I was trying to see is it the correct arm, because I'm always a sucker for that kind of thing. It should be on her left arm. Yeah, it's her left arm, right? Oops, where'd I? Yeah, okay. So, all right, so he gets the information. This was cool too. I forgot. I want to do the layouts here. So these are all double page spreads, I believe. And you've got, so this would be one page, like this is the one page. So you've got the middle pages are all current, what Ollie's doing. And then the side ones are what happened in the past. Mm-hmm. See, it's like how it's like faded and it's her origin and the side, and it continues on like this. Look at that. It continues and continues. That's really neat.
Yeah.
So he was able to say, like, okay, here's what these a-holes, these are the bad guys, and then here's her origin in the different kind of, washed out.
Yeah, it's the intern camp and all that stuff from World War II, and he knew where the money was and whatnot, so he killed his wife and.
Yeah, so the sort of the subplot here is that these guys. So her backstory is her dad was in the Yakuza and all that, and then they were infiltrating in the States, and then they got captured. He had a wife and a kid, and now he had some Yakuza money, and then he had to I guess he lost it. So then they trained her to get revenge and all that. It's not done in a really shit way. Like if they did this today, it would be completely focusing on how the camps were, evil and all this other stuff. And whereas here it's just a factoid. It's just like, this is the world that it was at the time. There was distrust. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. People, they didn't trust Japanese people. So that's it. So this is one of the consequences of that. Mm-hmm. And she's born from that. It's not insulting your intelligence where you're like, okay, what's the point of is this comic about Green Arrow and Shadow, or is this comic about World War II Japanese people treated poorly? Like, what is the comic about? It's about Shadow and Green Arrow. So
yeah. Well, it's part of that's just part of the story, but it's not like, it's not really in your face or like, it's just part of it. Like that happened. History happened, and so and
that's it. Yeah, it's just part of
Yeah.
So anyway, so you show her, here again, cool on the side here. This is crazy. This is like a painting, man.
It's awesome. Yeah.
I mean, this is insane.
Bob Ross.
It is Bob Ross. Actually, I was thinking, yeah, it does seem like a Bob. What was it? Painting with Love, or what was this thing called again?
I can't remember. It was like a happy little tree.
The art of painting, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
Hello, Ace Nubian. Thank you so much. Mike Grell influenced Todd McFarlane. Yeah, I think he influenced a lot of people. This entire thing is badass now.
Yeah.
Running around through the forest, chasing. There she is. There. Now she does have perfect form.
Yeah.
You need to like either touch or do something so you can kind of like center yourself and focus yourself and sort of ground yourself. So that's why you see, if you watch Olympic, if you actually watch Olympic archery, like I watch archery competitions, and you can see that they touch, or sometimes they have a little thing on their hand. It depends. Everyone uses something different. You want to make sure you're always at the same spot. You don't just go psh, psh, psh. Like it has to be like, you have to like always have the same position so that when you let go. So you actually see people touch their cheek. If you look closely, they're holding the thing back, and literally the string is on their cheek, and you're like, that's scary, but it won't. It goes straight. The only thing that you can hurt is your arm here. That's why you see even Green Arrow had, at least the other costume had those guards here. And this one still has the guards. Let's see, scroll up. Yeah, you see the so see how there's open on this side? The inside is closed up. That's to guard from the bowstring.
Yeah.
So you'll see people have that. Hawkeye. Remember Hawkeye would only have the one arm?
Right. Yeah.
That's why. Because that's the arm that'll get hit with the bow if you're not careful, or if you're going too fast or whatever. So that people usually have guards there. This is sick. Yep. Oh man, that's badass.
Arrow versus arrow.
Yeah, it's the face off. Yeah, that is cool. I watched you, those men who you were torturing your woman. It's like, you have the eyes of a killer.
Yeah.
Damn it. Yeah, I do. Oh yeah, here we go. I love how it's like this like long face off here, samurai style.
And then here comes the copter. The chopper.
Oh man, get to a chopper. And she takes off. Take off, eh? All right, here come the bad guy.
We won't be here long. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. This guy actually appears in the first issue. This sniper guy. He comes back in issue 1 after this.
Cool. Yeah.
So here are the bad guys, the real bad guys. I love how this started off with like this big serial killer slasher guy or whatever, and he's gone. Like, it's like evolved into something else. Like all of that stuff is now gone. Now we're just right into this. Good eyes here, like this bad guy with the super style mustache. You could hang your coat on his mustache. Like, here comes this guy with the big. So now there's a whole bunch of stuff. This is like there's the money and the drugs and all that, and then Green Arrow ends up keeping the money, which is great.
Yeah.
There's the drugs. Oh, there she is getting ready with her arrow.
He sees it.
Yeah, and now he's pointing at her.
She's pointing it. He's deciding.
Yeah.
He lets loose.
Yep. And that messes up. Yeah, this guy gets nailed, but he comes back in issue 1. So that was enough to sort of like screw her shot up a little bit there. And then he runs, and then here's all. Now this is sick going through both. Now they're shooting at Shadow, but she's basically a ninja. Green Arrow comes in, so they've almost teamed up just through necessity, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. But she's not upset that he messed up her shot.
Well, she still got someone, even though
she's yeah. She's also not a loser character. So it's I have to hear about your whining. Love the trees here.
Yeah, she blows up the helicopter.
Yeah, Rambo. Rambo style.
She's like that. I like when they do this a lot in this comic. They're like that, and then the other guy's like, yeah.
Yep.
So like he does that sometimes in the end.
Dumping the drugs.
Yeah.
Dump the whole thing. It's like
He's like, you're not going to get away with it.
All these carp are going to be super high.
hey, that's
Cocaine bear.
Cocaine bear or whatever.
Cocaine bear, yeah.
Ace is saying Shadow was to Green Arrow what Shiva was to the Question. Yes, and later Batman. More skilled, morally ambiguous version. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Lady Shiva. It's like, well, I am going to get away with it because I've got this great mustache. You're not going to do shit anyways. Like, what are you going to do about it, Green Arrow?
Mustache rules.
Here, have some money for your troubles.
It's untraceable. There you go.
So what am I supposed to do with this?
This is like a simple plan or whatever.
Yeah.
The money. You burnt the money. All right. Well, he leaves.
The IRS doesn't find out.
Yep. He leaves, and then, I mean, Oliver just keeps it. But he comes to visit this guy, I forgot.
Yeah.
And he reveals everything.
Here is the backstory. You see, there's all this shit happening, and then this shit happened.
Yeah, so someone gave him $2 million to expand a company in the States, in the gold bullion or something like that.
Yeah.
They found out about it, and then they beat him up and stuff, and then threatened his wife and all that stuff, and then so yeah, whatever. And then they erased their records from the military, so that's why.
Yeah, they're all military guys.
Yeah.
Well, they were all involved in that's how they knew about it from the intern camps.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, is that so? The Yakuza is not going to let you take their money, obviously.
Yeah, because of the shame of the father losing that money to these guys, the daughter got the tattoo.
Yeah.
I don't know if she got the tattoo when she was a baby and grew into it. That doesn't make any sense.
No, she was older.
Yeah, she was older.
But
the father committed harakiri, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, they forced him.
Or seppuku.
Well, one of them is you do it yourself, and one of them you're forced to. I think harakiri is you're forced to. I don't remember for sure.
But like seppuku is when you put it into your stomach and then you start to.
That's both the same thing, and then there's supposed to be an assistant that cuts your head off too.
Yeah.
That's Lone Wolf and Cub. So Lone Wolf was the executioner that would cut your head off, and he had to do it in one clean cut. So Ogami was the best at doing that. That's why he was that's why he's Lone Wolf or whatever. But yeah, seppuku and harakiri, it's like basically the same actions. I think it's just the ceremony of how you do it.
Yeah.
And you know what they would do when the kids had to do it? So so a lot of times kids would have to commit seppuku along with their families or whatever. So they'd give and the little kids didn't know what was going on. So they'd give the little kid a fan, and the kid would hold the fan to its stomach, and then its head would get cut off. There you go. There's some Japanese stuff for you.
Japanese. You're so you're so Japanese. Anyway,
my wife would love that. Like,
yeah,
she's trying to bring back the how you can identify as whatever you want, and she's trying to do it for Japan. It doesn't. You can't do it that way. It doesn't. You can't identify that way. You can only go you can't do nationalities. It doesn't work.
Yeah,
you could do biology, but you can't do
nationality.
Can't do nationalities because that's fake or whatever. I don't know. Even though you technically could have been born anywhere. All right. Arrow through the chest by Shadow. It's almost going to hit her. It went through that panel and goes to the other panel.
And he's like that again.
Yeah. He's dead.
He's dead. And that's essentially the end of it. Now we're just at the epilogue.
Yeah.
He's wearing pink now because he's more relaxed.
Salmon.
Yes.
He's wearing salmon.
Salmon. That's right.
Salmon.
I love you very much, Oliver. If I ever decide to hang up this hero business, no, we're not doing that. It's like, what are you talking about? There's like literally, I've got like, he's contracted for 80 more issues. Like, we're not hanging shit up. Look, I even got money to pay for all this. Got a race today. That is a great way to end it.
Yeah. Dun.
Let's take a look at some of the covers here. So these were all wraparounds.
Yeah.
That is awesome. This is really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Got the Japanese
Red.
look on it.
Right.
And you've got the, oh, that is awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, that is really cool.
The wolves in that.
Yeah, that is awesome. There you go. So that is the Longbow Hunters. Now, if you tune in tonight to there'll be a video that'll be dropping in a few hours, and that's going to be covering Green Arrow Volume 1, which I can give you a quick preview of right now if it loads. Where's my mouse? Why is it like, I don't know why it's like so taking forever to load. That is so weird. Oh, here we go. So if you take a look, this is Mike Grubb does the cover, but it's other people. So this is what it looks like.
Oh.
Now it looks more like a traditional.
Yeah, that's what I expect from an 80s comic book.
Yeah, it looks more like your regular comic. So that's going to be this will be posting tonight. But I see it continues right from there. Todd McFarlane. And I remember all this, so there you go. It's like all redrawn to give you a recap. So that'll be posting tonight. That'll be tonight. So for right now, if you become a member of the channel, we do have that Volume 1 and Longbow Hunters are on the drive right now for that I'm sharing. So you guys can check that out. Steve, what do you got? So Steve, you've got your newest book out. Let everybody know what's going on. Let me get your link while you're talking.
Yeah, so the new book is out. I'm getting Prairie's Review to take a look at it and write a review of Wizards and Demons, and just continuing on with my new book.
I can. I'll show everybody. Hold on a second. And Could Not Be Reached did the cover.
Yeah, Could Not Be Reached did the cover, and it was an awesome cover. It was an absolutely awesome cover.
Oh, what happened here? Hey, what happened? Your site's not opening.
Double check that.
I just had it open before the stream to bookmark it so I could show it right now, and now it's not. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I don't know what the hell I did there. Sorry, it's working.
No worries.
All right.
There it is.
Yeah, it's there. All right, I'll let everybody take a quick look at it. There you go. So there's the latest book. So this is the latest book, and the cover was done by Could Not Be Reached, who's in the chat right now.
Yeah. I mean,
So
look at
there you
that, man.
Wizards and Demons. So you guys can go on Amazon and get it. It's not, just search for that. Stephen Ball, that's it. It's on Amazon, easy peasy. Link is there. Sean, what's going on in your channel? If I share the screen and show your channel, you'll see all my things, and I don't want people to see who I'm subscribed to because they're gonna judge me, and they're gonna because I'm subscribed to someone who is not liked, but I think they're funny. So what's going on?
Yeah, no, I haven't been updating for a couple of weeks now. I've been so busy at work, but I have a whole bunch of new and old comic reviews on there. Hopefully I can shoot some more videos this weekend. I've got a whole bunch of new stuff. I'm slowly collecting the $6 Million Man magazines because my comic shop has them and no one is buying them. So I'll buy one per visit, just to get those out of the way. Stay tuned. Lots of cool stuff to put up on there. So,
all right. The poll results: 62% said that this is the definitive Green Arrow book. 25% said that it was pretty damn good. 6% said it's okay, but not for me. And 6% said not really a fan. And there's 16 votes. So there you go. All right, guys, we're back Sunday for the 2 Zorro movies. That's going to be super fun. Yeah, that's it. All right, guys, thanks for being here for Longbow Hunters. Check out if a couple hours away from the premiere of the continuation of this. So if you like this, check that video out, and that video will just be posted, so you'll be able to see that anytime. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Take it easy.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.